Hi, I'm John from WorkshopAddict.com. Today I want to talk to you about cordless drills. Just recently I was asked, what's the big deal about impact drivers? What's so special about them? Is it a gimmick? Is it just because they're small? After thinking about it, it was a pretty good question. I had those similar questions before I bought mine, and actually I never really looked into it. I just saw how it worked, and I was blown away at its screw driving ability. So I had to dig into it a little bit more and figure out what the real difference is between all of these. And just to let you know, like this right here is my old DeWalt XRP. It's a great drill. I mean, it was the beast in the day, and it still is. It's a good drill. It's just very heavy now because it's got the nickel cadmium batteries on it, and it's very well built. It's heavy. Recently, well, after that, I bought a hammer drill, and this one can do both functions, either a regular hammer or a hammer drill. And pretty much everybody knows a hammer drill is used for going through concrete or very hard surfaces, and does very well at that. The way this does that is, as the chuck is turning around in a circle, there's a hammer action there that's actually hammering onto the drill bit. And so that's how it's going. It's hammering in the direction that it is drilling. Impact drivers, on the other hand, act like a regular drill, and it sounds like it has a hammering action, but instead of hammering on the back side of it, it's hammering in the same direction that it's rotating, and it works extremely well. And so I'm going to show you what that looks like right now. As you can see, I've started a little lag bolt here, and right here is a 4-inch screw. I have no use for 4-inch screws, but somehow I acquired a box of them. And this kind of shows its driving ability. I can drive right through 4x4 with the 4-inch screw, and there's absolutely no way I could do that with a regular drill. So I'm going to go ahead and put my Phillips head on. There's no way I could have done that with the other drill. If I did, I would have stripped that head completely out. But as you can see, it didn't move a bit. If I try harder, I could sink that head right into that wood. And likewise, with the lag bolt, buried it. Now, that's how an impact driver works. Now that I've shown you how an impact driver can really sink some screws and some lag bolts, let me tell you about the limitations that it has, the only couple drawbacks it has. With a regular drill or hammer drill, you've got an adjustable chuck, and they're either usually 3/8 inch or 1/2 inch, and that basically tells you how big a drill bit you can put in there. I think I got a 3/8 here, could be wrong. But for instance, all mine are 1/2 inch chucks. You open them up, stick your drill bit in, tighten it down. There you go. You can drill just about anything with that. Impact drivers, on the other hand, have a 1/4 inch chuck, 1/4 inch receptacle that either they all work a little different, but this one just you pull it out, pull the sleeve out, and you can put your 1/4 inch Phillip head in there and lock it into place. Can't do that with a drill bit. Doesn't work. So they do make adapters for these that you can buy a chuck basically that has the end that will be received by the drill. So then you can actually use it as an adjustable chuck. The other drawback this has is it doesn't have multiple speeds like the other drills do, fast and slow, or there's no clutch in it to tell you how tight that you can go before this will release. And what happens is if you're not careful, and you can adjust the speed a little bit by how much you pull down the trigger, but it gets real fast real quick. And if you're working with anything delicate, if you're working with pocket holes, any kind of woodworking projects where you've got to be careful so you don't split the wood, drive it too deep, any of that, this can be a little dangerous because it'll take right off on you and just sink the screw. So the other really nice thing about it is its compact design. You can get up into floor joists with it and really tight, hard to reach places. So it's not all about height with these. These impact drivers are really useful, and it's pretty much my go-to drill. Like I said, unless I'm doing something delicate, and then I'll pull one of these out. It's just so light, so small, and it's got a ton of torque. So hopefully I've answered some questions, because I know it's ones I had. Those are questions I had before I bought one, and I'm glad I did. But maybe it'll save you some time and some research, and have fun with it. This is John from WorkshopAddict.com. Talk to you later.